somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Go, 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 shawty. It's your birthday, and you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Acor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go here in Cincinnati. This taken just shy of the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. With a throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest. You gotta choose wisely. That's my heart. Won't you please
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Laporta in motion. Off to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here we go, here we go. Side. Right 80. Right side. Side.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Right 80.
Back to throw. Burrow. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Lions' 33-yard line.
I'm 1, ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Pickup brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Forced out wide. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 10. Williams in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At the 41-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
12. Done. Cut. 11 empty.
first and 10. Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Good run here with McCaffrey. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, he'll take those 3 points.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at 37. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Here we go.
Now it's McCaffrey. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's McCaffrey. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2, ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
line to the end zone. He doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On play action, Goff into the hands of Brock Wright. Look at the big guy rumble, and he will score. Brock Wright, touchdown Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Hey, can. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 12. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On 1, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
12. Gun. Stop. Right, 80. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he will go all the way. Ja'Marr Chase Touchdown, Bengals. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. 20, 15, and he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Burrow here on second down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first down, Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll push forward for about a yard. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
David Onyemata brought down. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the Lions' 32-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. 180.
off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Pearson for the Bengals field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and yard.
Second and 1 now from the 21. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 20.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. Third down.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. The Lions will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Talk it down on this side like you know the go. If you don't agree, ask the script in your big fire here. You already know. Already know how it go. Already
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
So,
second
2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180. 12. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Dot.
Now, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And 3rd down coming up.
11 Thomas. Good set. 180. Dot.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep straight touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. That's quickly out to Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Laporta in motion.
Super. Yes, sir.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down.
They'll send a man in motion left. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right.
Tiger.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll take this down inside the 30. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Here we go. 180, 12. Hold on. Check.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibov. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
43-yard line.
180. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. I got him.
Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11. Here we go. 180. 11. 12.
Second down. Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He's going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
26-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
The 44-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
On one, ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd
This
down.
is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. It's a gain of 49.
On one, ready?
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
11 MC. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Over the top, he's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 2nd touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will go up by 7. TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Fake. Here's Goff, working his way out left. That's caught by Martinez. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Initially, a really good job by the quarterback. Once he got flush from the pocket, I thought he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, looking for the big play. Not much there. Ultimately decides to check it down to the back and doesn't result in much.
On 2nd down, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions 1st down. Laporta in motion. On play action. Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's Gibbs. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Williams in motion. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Gun. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Well, here down the field. It's ball incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
11 MT, Tate. 11. Here we go, here we go. Dahan. 11, 11, 11. Dahan.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
For the Cincinnati Bengals. First down and 10 yards to go.
180.
Here's Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. First and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Wait, 20! DC!
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down.
A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Ric Flair.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
14.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on second down. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
Black 20.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back.
And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
11. Gun.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Burrow here on second down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1-1, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
11.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down, Burrow. He's into space past the 25. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11. Shot.
Burrow. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's stick that touch. So close.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, first and goal.
Here we go. Right in. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll run here. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And the they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Go to Black 20.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back from the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Whoa. Hell you want. Horrible.
They'll drop to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this